Hello and welcome back to another Reaconteur video, and in today's video I'm going over why you need to stop using the hero's sword in Deepwoken. But before we get into today's video, make sure to subscribe, because only about 10% of the people watching this video are actually subscribed. And also, make sure to subscribe to C-Stick. I'll link him in the description and the comment section below, because he has me in his basement, and if you don't subscribe to him, I will die. Now let's get into it. Hero's Blades are an item currently removed from the game's normal loot pools. You can currently only get it from killing Snow Knights. The Hero's Blade has pretty similar stats to the default sword, except it scales on your elemental stat. This is good because it allows you to have an extra 100 points to put into any stat or stats that you want. However, the blade itself is not a very good weapon outside of the damage. It's average in basically every category, and it's honestly not really worth using. If you want a perfect balance build, it's good, but Hero's Blades have a few issues. First of all, they can't be enchanted, which leaves you at a large disadvantage in cases where you're fighting players who have enchanted weapons, or even just stronger weapons like the Shattered Katana. Having such a large disadvantage on people because you're using the Hero's Blade kinda sucks, especially because the Hero's Blade is really meant for mantra spam. So, how should you be using the Hero's Blade? Well, the best thing to do is go 100 magic stat and then put 50 into 4 other stats. Out of everything, I would recommend putting 50 in every stat except for either willpower or charisma, and maybe agility. Ideally, a balanced build with many legendary talents is possible by using just the Hero's Sword from level 1. However, a balanced build may be good for mantra spam as a whole, but it's not as good against players who can more effectively counter mantras and mantra spam. In most situations, good, or at least better players, won't usually be hit by higher damage winding mantras, or even by some of the faster, more predictable ones if you have very visible patterns in your attacking. As a whole, it's really just not worth using unless you're a worse player and rely on spamming mantras, which most Hero's Sword users definitely do. However, mantra spam is not very effective in ganks or when fighting players who are outright better than you. Hero's Sword is designed for a playstyle that doesn't work very efficiently and hasn't really worked since Deepwoken released. This is because people were a lot worse at the game back when Hero's Sword was a meta. Now, the only people actually using the Hero's Sword over weapons like Shattered Katana, which to be fair I would also go as far to say is overrated, but the people still using Hero's Swords have builds from a forgotten meta, or they're just freshies who think it's still a good weapon and they can use it at level 1. Now, in the end, I would never recommend the Hero's Blade to anyone, since there's always something better for your build. Wind literally has a better Hero's Blade, being the Curved Blade of Wind, and Shadow has Crypt Blade. I guess if you're not heavy then you can't use Crypt Blade and you gotta go Hero's Sword of Shadow, but why would you do that? Shadow's bad enough as it is, you might as well go heavy and use the Crypt Blade, you know? Give yourself that crutch, you piece of shit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and...
Hey guys, C-Stick here. I seem to have spontaneously and unintentionally date-drugged Reaconteur. He's now locked in my basement. But do not worry, it was unintentional, so he is in no real danger. Unless you do not subscribe to his and my channel, link in the description and comments, in which case, yes, I will absolutely carve his fucking skull in. Try to stop me, you can't. You know what you have to do? You have 6 seconds. Hey guys, C-Stick here, quick update. I have Reaconteur in my basement and I'm going to shoot him. There's no way you can save him. Yep,